Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Let's Play Vanquish. We're now inside the massive Russian Kreon, which we have to destroy from the inside, and I think I'm going to replace my rocket launcher with the disc launcher just for a little while. I have no ammo for it, and I'm not going to pick any up before we get into a boss fight, so no sense keeping that around. But before we get into that, we have another relaxing gondola ride. Just a very soothing ride on the gondola. There's a really big contrast to the fighting that took place on the ground leading up to infiltrating the Kreon and this actual inside part. It's not going to stay this slow for the whole mission. By the way, there's a Pangloss statue up here that you can miss pretty easily, as with most of them. It's not going to stay this slow, but it's still a lower tempo mission compared to what we had to do leading up to this. It's relatively calm by comparison. But sometimes you gotta get away from the noise and the chaos and just take a break inside of a 1,000-foot war machine. If you pay attention, you can see a lot of little bits and pieces that are floating and following that thing around and falling off of it. That's called the Unknown, and it's made entirely out of guns, held together by this red magnetic core. We can't kill him yet. We'll see him again before we actually get to the end of the gondola ride. Well, we have more downtime, though. Sam can just chill. Looks like a really relaxed pose. There's the Unknown again. Well, we have more downtime. Unrelated fun fact time. Platinum once said that they intended for Sam to have a robot dog companion. That dog did not make it into Vanquish, but it did eventually become Blade Wolf in Metal Gear Rising. He was also supposed to be able to transform into cover for you on command. That got turned into an enemy, our friend the mobile laser cover crabs. So that concept actually got turned into two separate things, one in this game and one in a future game. And we're just about at the end of this. Refill our heavy machine gun ammo, and there's an ammo pickup. No, it's further in the room. This, I think, is always a sniper rifle, which is not too useful. No, it's not. Hand grenade, that's actually okay, but we're mostly going to be using EMPs right now, because we're fighting the Unknown. So we do a little EMP slide. I don't think that actually stunned it, but it's given us a nice pattern to start off with, where it kind of is going to try to fire all of its bullets. Oh shit. You want to watch when it glows red like that, and it rears back because it's going to lunge at you and grab you. And that lunge instantly kills you if you get hit by it. So, we want to destroy the red core in the center. It doesn't always expose it. There's a way to do it reliably, though. You can either wait for him to do attacks like that, his big laser disco ball attack. You can wait for him to fire guns at you and leave himself exposed. When he rears back to start the animation for the grab attack, it's exposed for a little bit. But the most reliable way to do this is to just stun it with an EMP grenade and do a whole lot of damage to the outer mass of it. And then once you do enough damage to the outer shell, it'll kind of fall apart, it'll lose its magnetism, and it'll do this really funny thing where the core just runs around on tiny, tiny chicken legs. Like the Chicken Hawk mode from the new Star Fox. And you can do a lot of damage while it's exposed like that. I fucking love that animation, that's so funny. This thing's got a lot of really cool animations because it's just this big amorphous amalgamation of guns and a little bit of metal. Yeah, he won't get a chance to grab me, and he's kind enough to drop an upgrade. And I only have the disc launcher on me, so yeah, I guess we'll have a level 1 disc launcher. A weapon that I only use at this point for melee attacks. I don't think there's anything that no, you know what? Since the melee is based on how much ammo it has, I guess an ammo capacity upgrade's pretty good for it. Since the melee consumes 1 ammo per attack. Yeah, I guess it's okay. More ammo means more melees with it. Still, I'm going to switch off of the disc launcher first chance I get. Up here, we're going to get a new enemy type. Or rather, wow, they take a while to warp in. You know what? Yeah, they ain't going anywhere. This isn't really a new enemy type, it's a better look at an enemy type that we fought earlier on. Those are the blue Gorgies that were flying around and shooting shotgun blasts at us a couple missions back, right before we were introduced to the big drill Romanovs.
This is gonna be fun.
We don't see them too often, but they're very mobile, and they're very fast, and they're very dangerous if you don't catch them while they're spawning in.
This is gonna be fun. Hell of an amusement park they build in here.
That drive system is the heart of the beast. You can travel through the ring, but don't get caught inside when the energy is cycling, or you and the suit will be atomized.
Okay, whoa. I need to control my boost a little bit better. So this is the reactor slash centrifuge slash... kind of looks like a super collider. They don't do as much with this section as they could have. Oh, also another new enemy type. These guys, I think they're called spy bits or spy drones or something like that. They're very hard to hit when you're not in slow motion, and they'll alert point defense drones and turrets and enemies in the area if they spot you. So as soon as you see one flying around, just go instantly into slow motion. Again, they will really, really go out of their way to dodge you if you're not in AR mode. Yeah, these sections, you just wait for a little bit. Wait for the energy to dissipate and then dash out to safety. They could have done more with these. Like, they could have made you have to actually fight a fair bit while you're in the middle of doing all this and really split your focus. But this is an underutilized mechanic. I'm assuming that there was probably more intended for that, but it got cut due to either budget or time or something. Like, there was probably an extended sequence with that. Oh, we have another spy up there. And yeah, finally, back to the rocket launcher. I could take the shotgun, but... I'm pretty sure I can get more mileage out of the rocket launcher for some of the stuff coming up. Even the music, like, just the BPM of the music around here, it's not quite as intense and pounding as it's been. This isn't, like, totally void of action or anything, but this is definitely a calmer mission than what we're used to so far in the game. But it's about to pick up really heavily. We're nowhere near done with this act. We're about to come up to the end of this mission, and then we have one more mission in the act, and that final mission is pretty intense. I didn't even realize I had taken out the rider. Okay, now we'll get through here. It's a lot easier to steer yourself with the right stick, the stick that controls your aim. Makes it a little bit easier to maneuver while you're boosting. Shit. There's some more, we're gonna leave them behind. Unless they... oh no, they follow us up. They're also on an elevator. Whoops. That's not a big deal. It's 2 Gorgies. That's nothing at all compared to some of the stuff we fought so far. If you get a chance, just take a listen to the soundtrack on your own at some point. It's really, really solid. It reminds me a lot of Bayonetta's soundtrack, actually, with more of a like a sci-fi techno kind of bend to it. It's great ambient music. I listen to this all the time when I'm studying or writing a paper or something.
I'll take this.
Now, which way am I supposed to go? Oh god, right there. Staring me right in the face. Oh, we have my favorite Romanov. Let's see, let's take care of the... oh, hey, Blue Gorgie. They have a specific name, them and the Golden Gorgies. I just don't... oh, it's right there, USG. The red ones are USNs, and then the gold ones are probably US something. Yeah! That took no time at all. I feel like this big warp-in animation shouldn't exist. Holy shit, did you see that? The grenade bounced off his head. Stuff like that is why I love the slow motion so much, and the fact that they bothered to render out everything in actuality instead of just like making it all particle effects. Like every bullet, I've talked about this, it's so much. Like every bullet's rendered out, the grenades are actually rendered out. And I'm sure they did that like specifically because of the slow motion effect, so that you can actually see everything coming at you. Because it would be a little bit lame if you went into slow motion and there's all this like crazy gunfire and stuff, and then you go into slow-mo and it's nothing. It's nothing but particle effects. But no!
The cannon's hooked up to this power line, right?
If you can destroy the pulse source, that should reverse the polarity on the gain medium and cause a critical explosion.
On it.
Yeah, it was some technobabble. So now we're fighting our way towards our main objective. We kind of went through that slower, calmer inside section of the Kreon. Now we're back on the outer parts. These are kind of like ramparts in the Kreon. One benefit that we do have here, it looks like there are a lot more enemies than what we'll actually have to deal with. And that's because those blue ships that you see overhead, those are allied ships, and they actually do a fairly good job of keeping stuff off your back here, whether that just be through distraction or through actually blowing stuff up. It's not like the Marines we've been with so far that have just been more or less useless. That's such a fun melee. Now I have the task of trying to find a weapon that I should even bother using that upgrade on, and the only thing so far that I'm seeing is that disc launcher from the chest. So like, I never want to waste an upgrade, but now that I actually got to this point, with so many upgraded weapons, I'm running out of things to upgrade.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm so happy there's an LMP up here. I would much rather upgrade that than a disc launcher.
Not what I was after, but it'll do.
You know, I've never fully upgraded the disc launcher. I wonder how much damage they do fully upgraded. I wonder if you can actually one-shot Gorgie with a body shot with a fully upgraded disc launcher. Might be something worth looking into. I might pick one up in one of the upcoming missions and just finish that thing off. They seem to love throwing them at me. Oh, wrong weapon. Luckily, you can do that nifty little fire-canceling trick mid-stream of bullets. I think there's something that's supposed to crash into that garage and kill everything in it. No, maybe not. No, that's right after this. There's another garage that's gonna open up and reveal a whole bunch of Romanovs. Oh, that's my fault. I let the Gorgies get out and fan out. But they got distracted with the light transports up there, the friendly ones. Which made that really, really easy. I'm not even gonna bother giving him a chance to do his thing. Actually, he might just do it. Yeah. He seems to do that every time you take cover from the two smaller rockets. Okay, this is good. This is a good setup.
This will come in handy.
Yeah. Yup, all those Romanovs. That looks extremely threatening until one of your friendly light transports gets shot out of the sky every time. I should switch to the HMG for that, just for the additional damage per bullet. And I'm worried about getting too close to that fire to collect all the other weapons, so not gonna. But there's EMP emitters in here. That's good. I want more EMPs. It's always good to have more EMPs. And we're slowly working our way towards that giant laser on the top of the Kreon. Holy shit, this is cool. I'm not sure if you can actually die here, like in that one section where all the debris is falling on you. I don't know if this can actually crush you if you don't move. That's fucking amazing. Oh, hey. What are you doing there, buddy? Can't hit you. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the only light transport that I shoot out of the sky. You can kind of take cover from the bullets with that little overpass. And then my friends should be by to clear the rest of these out, so... Yep, just right on time. Oh, now I have to find something to upgrade again. I don't want to waste this. Hopefully I find an LFE or something. I would like to go back to using that a little bit more often. Haven't had as many occasions to. Fucking disc launcher every time. I'll still upgrade it, because why not? That's... Oh, more maximum ammo capacity. That's... The first two upgrades for the disc launcher are both ammo capacity. And I think I just maxed out... No, I don't quite have that maxed out, but still. 8 EMPs? It's quite a lot, considering how good they are. The blast radius on the EMP grenades is huge, and it affects so many enemies, even a couple of boss types. Hey, get the hell out of my face. They just come level with you. And then these elevators, I think this is the only part of the game that we see these in. Oh, shit. I didn't realize they would rappel up here. I don't think I've seen them do that before. It's probably something they're scripted to do every time, and I've just either shot that out of the air or I've just, like, sped through this section.
This'll come in handy.
Yeah, you notice new things every single time you play this. I love this game. Vanquish is criminally underrated. It has to be one of Platinum's poorest selling games. It definitely sold better than Wonderful 101, which, again, criminally underrated, criminally underperformed. But we have this, so no more Wonderful 101 talk for a second. That's the best thing. That is the best. It's so easy to miss that by just coming in, seeing Gorgies are up here and just coming into this room, guns blazing. As soon as you lift up your rifle or whatever your currently equipped weapon is to fire it, they all just instantly start attacking you. They turned one of the mobile laser cover crabs into a big boombox so they can have this Saturday Night Fever dance party. And that is the dance they're doing, by the way. And the song that's playing, I haven't seen Saturday Night Fever in a long time. I don't think it's directly from there, but it's inspired by it. It sounds like a disco remix of Let's Dance Boys from Bayonetta. Man, that's good. That's so fucking good. Oh, shit, the unknown falls into the room unformed. I could have taken advantage of that a little bit better. Shit. Man, if that one rocket had hit, this would have already been over. Let's finish him off before he even gets a chance to do any of his attacks. Yeah, I was about to overheat. I almost died there. I got very, very, very lucky. Because that lunge attack, again, that's an instant kill.
Not what I was after, but it'll do.
Alright, now back to the lock-on laser, and after we scour the room a little bit, it'll be time to end the mission. What a good-ass room this is. Look at Saturday Night Fever. Alright, up, 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 and away we go. Oh, look at all this shit. This is a gorgeous view up here.
You want me to take this thing out, right? Then what do I do?
Well...
Hey, I don't plan on blowing up with this thing.
This is Bravo 6. I've rescued the Marines and I'm heading back to the transport ship. We need that laser out of commission now! I'll pick you up when it's done.
That helps.
Alright, so all we have to do is come up to this mesh bit and mash. Shit. There are a couple things behind you. You would think that this would be a very combat-heavy section where you just have to, like, fend everything off and find the right opening to detach that power coupling or whatever it is. But no, there are, like, 2 transports. There was the Gorgie, who somehow got on the turret behind you. It's really nothing worth worrying about. Okay, now let's try this again. And one more.
The suit can't take any more hits!
Private Daniel Grassi, MSOB-2, sir. I was stationed here so I can take you to the enemy positions.
Lead on, Private.
This way, sir.
Alright, another day, another crash landing. That's gonna do it for now. Next time we start Act 4. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy. Have a good one.